I was recently watching a movie called Rommel, the Desert Fox, starring James Mason. An old movie, but probably one of the best, on World War II. And in it, Rommel, Field Marshal Rommel, is ordered by Adolf Hitler to not retreat, to not give up a millimetre of land, and to fight to the death, to fight to the last man. And I think to myself, this is the sort of insanity that still goes on today. It seems incredible. On my bookshelves, I've had from probably the 1970s a couple of huge volumes. One is called Rome, dealing with the Roman Empire, and the other is called Greece, dealing with the various empires of Greece. And you know, I haven't read them thoroughly. All the old names and so forth put you off a little bit. But I have dipped into them, and I can tell you this much. The history of ancient Greece and the history of Rome is virtually nothing but war after war after war. And I'm sure that preceding the Greek Empire, when we had people like the ancient Egyptians and so forth, the wars still went on. And here we are, thousands of years later, and we haven't changed. We still have young men who are willing to go off and kill other young men they don't even know, because somebody in authority has told them this is the thing to do. And it's happening now. I'm sure that the Russian soldiers who were ordered into Ukraine had nothing personal, at least before the shooting started, nothing personal against the Ukrainians, and yet this is what they did, followed orders. This is the stupidity of so many of us when we're young. I know I joined up. I joined the Royal Australian Navy, served in it for 6 years, in those vulnerable years between 18 and 24. You know, once you get over 26, I think that was the maximum age you could join. You could certainly rejoin after that. But because, why? Was it because they thought you were unfit? Or was it because people in authority think by the time you've got 26 years of living behind you, you're not going to be stupid enough to enlist in an organisation whereby you'll be ordered to do things like that? If you listen to the parliamentarians arguing in parliaments, the ego is on display, and you think to yourself, these are the people who can sit around a table and liaise with generals and field marshals and get a war started. And incredibly, the young ones flock to sign up, to go. I don't know. Will we ever change? Will we ever grow up as a species? Makes you wonder. It really does.